A very warm welcome to all of you. I am Tripti Agredi and I am pursuing Masters in Home Science, Extension and Communication from Banaras Hindu University. And I am here to present a small topic from my course. So, my topic is Introduction to Ethics in Mass Media, Freedom of Speech and Expression, and Social Responsibility. So, these are the content of this presentation. Number 1, ethics in mass media. Number 2, freedom of speech and expression in mass media. Number 3, importance of freedom of speech in mass media. Number 4, articles and laws for freedom of speech and expression. Number 5, social responsibility in mass media. Number 6, social responsibility theory. Number 7, references. Our first topic is ethics in mass media. So, moving forward to mass media, first know what is ethics. Ethics is the study of right and wrong. Ethics seeks to resolve questions of human beliefs that defining some basic concept that the difference between evil and good, right and wrong, virtue and vice. Ethics is a branch of philosophy which deals with morality. So, now what is morality? Morality is a belief that some behaviors are good and that are acceptable, and on the other hand, some behaviors are not good, which means they are wrong and they are not acceptable. Division dealing with the specific ethical principles and standards of media, including broadcast media, film, theatre, the arts, print media, and the internet. The field covers many varied and highly controversial topics ranging from war journalism to Benetton ad campaigns. Media ethics promotes and defends values such as universal respect for life and the rule of law and legality. Media ethics defines and deals with ethical questions about how media should use text and pictures provided by the citizen. Media should practice generally accepted core values of ethics, but almost at times the media fails to follow them. Core values emphasized on media ethics be like: number 1, honesty and fairness. Honesty means being truthful with ourselves and with others. It means caring enough about others not to mislead them for personal benefit. It means facing up to our mistakes even when we have to admit them to others or when they may get us into trouble. Fairness means acting on it. Fairness is accepting. Number 2, respect for privacy. Media should not publish or show such kind of content which is against someone's privacy. Number 3, duty not to use dishonest means to obtain information. Media should never use an unethical way to obtain information. Number 4, duty not to prejudge the guilt of an accused. Media should not accuse an individual without proving guilty. Number 5, duty not to publish offensive materials. Media should not publish any kind of information or news by which anyone can get offended. As we know, every human being have the freedom of speech, thoughts and expression. And likewise, media also have the freedom of speech and expression. And every individual have the right to express themselves through any media without any interference such as censorship or the fear of reprisal threats, etc. Importance of freedom of speech in mass media. The term freedom of speech and expression includes any act of seeking, receiving, and imparting information or ideas, regardless of the medium we used. The combination of freedom of speech with freedom of the press is important for the health of the information ecosystem. Both norms of expression provide opportunities for dissent from the mainstream opinion, which is a critical check on hegemonic power. Freedom of speech and press are mutually reinforcing, relying on each other to keep the information ecosystem in balance. When grassroots opinion turns toward misinformation, the press is able to broadcast corrective information, and when the press skews toward propaganda or sensationalism, public opinion can push back. Most importantly, both provide checks on governmental power. Norms and values among the populace constitute the preconditions for freedom of expression but also set its limits. Digital technology has democratized the public sphere, but the new technologies also imply problems as to the limits of freedom of expression. Particularly problematic is the relationship between the freedom of expression and personal privacy. Everyone shall be guaranteed the following rights and freedom in his or her relations with the public institutions. Number 1. Freedom of expression. That an individual is free to communicate information and express their thoughts, opinions, and sentiments, whether orally, in a written form, or in any other way. Number 2. Freedom of information. That is the freedom to procure and receive information and otherwise acquaint oneself with the utterance of others. Let's see the article and laws for freedom of speech and expression. The freedom of speech and expression does not confer on the citizens the right to speak or publish without responsibility. It is not an unbraided license giving immunity for every possible use of language and prevents punishment for those who abuse this freedom. Article 19.3 of the ICCPR imposes restrictions on the following grounds. Number 1. For respect of the rights of reputation of others. Number 2. For protection of national security or public order or public health or morals. As per Article 19.2 of the Constitution of India, the legislation may enact laws to impose restriction on the right to speech and expression on the following grounds. Sovereignty and integrity. Sovereignty. It is a supreme and independent power or authority in government as possessed or claimed by a state or community. Integrity. Adherence to moral and ethical principles. Media should not publish any content which is against the authority of India or is unethical according to the principles of India. Number 2. Security of the state. Media should not publish any kind of content which may lead an unwanted situation in a state. Number 5. Public order. Public order is a general condition that must exist so that individuals can enjoy their right and freedom. Decency and morality. Whatever media publish, it should be decent and have moral values. Contempt of court. It is an act of disrespectful or disobedience towards a court on interference with its orderly protocol. Defamation. Media should not publish such kind of content which may hurt or injure a third party's reputation. Incitement to an offense. Media should not publish or show such kind of content which can encourage to another person to commit a crime. Social responsibility in mass media. As we all know, mass media is the fourth pillar of our community. The social responsibility of media is to communicate the right to the public. The media holds great social responsibility because it provides platform to express their ideas, thoughts, opinions, apart from providing news and information. Dealing with so much information, some media firms and channels publish news only for economic and personal benefits. Social responsibility theory. Social responsibility theory allows free press without any censorship, but at the same time, the content of the press should be discussed in public panel, and media should accept any obligation from public interference or professional self-regulations or both. Which means सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी थ्योरी अलाउ करती है मीडिया को कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन अपने व्यूअर तक पहुंचाने के लिए, बट एट द सेम टाइम इफ़ व्यूअर्स को The theory lies between both authoritarian theory and libertarian theory because it gives total media freedom in one hand but the external controls in other hand. Now let's see what are these theories. Now let's see what is authoritarian theory. It describes that all forms of communication are under the control of the governing bodies or authorities or influential bureaucrats. Coming to the libertarian theory, it is just the opposite of the authoritarian theory of mass media. In this theory, the media have the ownership of its content. The theory believes in freedom of thought and individualism. There is no control of authority and everybody has a right to voice their opinion. There is a flow of information and all of the people are subjected to interpret and decide which information they need. Rationality of human beings makes them to able to do so. The press should not restrict any information, even criticizing the policies. The social responsibility theory help in creating professionalism in media by setting up a high level of accuracy, truth and information.